and we're live. Okay, it's here we go again. It says the Book of the Faces says live video is starting, so we gotta watch it. I mean, it says like, I don't trust nothing these days. Here we go. Okay, but there now. I know that you know that we know that we're live, right? I think these Martians are messing with us. Well, first of all, the Savage Dream is I have my dear friend Jeff Jerome. But first of all, with the excitement of my dear friend here, I have the excitement to tell you Happy New Year to everybody. And there you go. And that's that. Now, this year's going to be much better, and I just pray that everything is going to work out, because these last couple years, mama mia, you know what I mean? Some good things have to happen, I'm telling you. Whoa, wait a minute. There are some good things that are going to happen, and they're going to happen right here through the WCBM studios, and it's going to be with Jeff Jerome and the announcement of Edgar Allan Poe's birthday celebration. Yes, this is time of year it's coming around. It's from February 22nd. I'm putting it out there right away, because this is so exciting. We had such a turnout last year, in spite of the COVID.
Oh.
Jeff. What? I just, I'm so excited. I don't know. That's a sign from our sponsors that said, Jeff, take over, please, because Savage can't now.
Well, I'll tell you, last January, as a matter of fact, we had over 175,000 people to the birthday celebration.
175,000.
Around the world, people were checking in. We had from Iraq.
Geez, so was.
Slovakia. Countries in South America.
I think you mentioned Romania.
Yes, I tell you,
it's just so vast, people. I mean, this is,
it was beyond my expectations. No way did I expect that many people to check in, and I was just blown away. So we're using the same format this year. It works.
Oh, it's good.
It works, and we're going to do it again. And it's January 22nd, Saturday.
Yes.
Okay. And we are starting at 12 noon. Now, your listeners can only see this on the Edgar Allan Poe Evermore Facebook page. That's Edgar Allan Poe Evermore. You need to be on that page to see this.
That's what I was going to say, because I know we're streaming. It was crazy of the success. I wanted everybody to know where to go. Edgar Allan Poe's page, okay? You want a shortcut? Go on my page. Go on Jeff Jerome page, because we're promoting it 100%. I got my Augustus here. It's not part of that.
It's not me slobbering.
Yeah, because we are almost though, because we're excited about this event, and it's just going to be wonderful. We're going to have filming right there in the catacombs. We're going to have filming right there at the Mencken House. I tell you what, this is just a wonderful. Tony Tasadas, okay? Tony, I met Tony years ago too, and his work, well, need I say, who knows, is impeccable. And when he does Poe, he's there. You have people sitting like this.
He is so good.
He is.
And I tell you, I'll give you an example, The Telltale Heart.
Yeah.
He's performed that so many times, and each time it's different.
Yes.
And each time it's you see so many actors that do repeat performances, and you know what's happening. You know the nuances and the expressions, but Tony changes it here and there, and people love it. And we've been using him since I don't know, long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, once you see Tony,
yeah,
you'll just boop, you're there. Alone, because I'm an avid reader with Poe, and I have his works in many books. It's just I'll read it. They're the same words, but just like what you're about to see every year, you'll catch something different.
Exactly.
You'll see something different. it's like a living words, man. That's all I can tell you.
Yes.
It's like living
Yeah,
words
exactly.
from Poe, and it's just, I've had an idea like this way, okay, the tall tale, or it's just the beating of the board. Like the boards looked a little different last time, how the boards were selected. This time, I'm thinking the boards, the dusty boards, people walking around, oh, hey, get off of me, where's that out from? But it's an ongoing, infinite wonder, and that's for me, that's the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Poe.
When you watch Tony perform,
Mm-hmm.
you're not watching a performer. You are watching the character in the story.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been associated, as you know, with Poe.
Oh, God.
35 some years.
Yes.
I've seen a lot of actors portraying Poe and doing his stories, and almost inevitably it's the same thing. But when you watch Tony perform,
Yeah.
no matter what the story is, Black Cat, Berenice, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you are watching the character in Poe's story. You're
Yeah.
not watching an actor. And, in all these years that I've seen him perform, every time I watch him, I'm just mesmerized.
Well, Jeff, I'll tell you one thing. When it's Poe's words, and when you hear the cliche, the words come alive. Tony will put it out there. From the breathing to the sweating to his aggravation to the moment that you turn the page quickly because you're right in the middle of a breath, like of his anguish, the way Poe writes. And Tony takes that.
Yes.
I'll tell you, that's talent there. That's
Yes.
a gift. I'll tell you. Well, you'll see. Zip. Guess what? Actions speak louder than words. You'll see that.
Well, let's go over the schedule so the people know
Yes.
what they're in store for.
Start. Yeah.
And it starts at 12 noon
Mm-hmm,
on Saturday, January 22nd.
Yes, but isn't like 10 up? You're going to give the introduction. Hi, everybody.
Yes,
from 10 up.
exactly.
So if you get there a little early and you see Jeff talking, don't think, oh, I missed everything.
Right.
You don't, because
Just letting you know what to expect and the format. Because, like I said, we have people from around the world, and sometimes they struggle with understanding what we're saying.
right,
So,
right.
So we will let everyone know, even though if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see all the announcements and the event page.
Yes.
I find it's best. It doesn't hurt to repeat things.
No, it does not at all. And being international as we are now,
Yes.
there's with satellite and things, there may be like several seconds delay. Like right now, I'm reporting to you in the radio station. There's a 7-second delay, and it's just like that. It's just that's what's done. So don't get worried, because Jeff's going to be there. Like I said, 10 of he's going to say, "How you doing?" And then at 12 noon, right at 12. See, basically, Jeff's saying, don't touch that dial because you're gonna freaking love it. I'm telling you. And at 12 noon, what's going to happen? It's going to be live Amontillado tribute. Okay. No. Is that the 12 noon?
No, that's at 5.
No. That's 5 o'clock's the Amontillado.
Yes.
The 12 noon is the Raven, wasn't it?
Yes.
And
yes.
we're gonna say the Raven? No. We're gonna give you a gift. We're gonna go and looking at the Raven like you're sitting in a college classroom, and we're gonna school you, which I'm waiting to see too, in a biblical sense and a theological sense. And I'll tell you what, I'm ready. It's because see how, like I said, every year it changes, and because it just says we've woken the beast, and we can't put it back in a cage, Covenant. And I tell you, it's true, and it's wonder, and I'm so happy that more people are just getting in, the generations and generations of people, of children's grandchildren, that say yes, let's have it, and having a great tradition, because everybody says, oh, hey, Happy New Year, that's the end. No, it's not the end, and it's not a long shadow of sadness. It's only a long shadow of happiness in Poe style, because after New Year's, you think nothing's going on for a while. Well, guess what? After New Year's, and we're making this statue point, we're making it like a cornerstone. You got something to look forward to, and that's Poe's birthday, because every year, this is the beginning, bigger and bigger. Jeff, help me.
This is the 40th anniversary.
40th.
40 years we've been doing this.
Yes.
Unbelievable. So this is a milestone for us.
It most certainly is.
But
It most
just
certainly
when
is.
you think you know everything there is to know about the Raven,
Yeah.
along comes somebody and the person that will be speaking is Pastor Joshua Lewis.
Ah,
And he's going to look at the raven, as you mentioned, in a biblical sense and theological sense. He's going to tell us about the various connections to the Bible, believe it or not, in the raven. Now, when I first heard about this, I thought, what? What are you talking about?
yeah.
But when I heard him, his talk about this, I'm going, holy cow, I never knew that. I mean,
never knew that.
I'm not a theologian, but you're going to love this. And again, this is going to be so different. Hello. This is going to be so different from just a reading of the Raven.
It is. I tell you, I never even heard this angle come on. That just shows you the domino effect, what's going on right now. And yes, you great, wonderful people, fans of Poe, fans of Jeff, my fans, all our fans, all people just looking. You are in the inception of this, okay? Jimmy Cheek says, happy birthday, Sherry Poe. Gus, yes, that's Gus. Sherry says it right there. Hi, Sherry, how you doing? Jeez, oh, whiz. She says hi. And there's Gus, and that's what that is right there. Stop showing me.
So that's at 12 noon. That starts it off.
Yeah, 12 noon.
Then we go to 1 o'clock.
That's at 5 o'clock. Yes, the 1 o'clock, am I to understand it's the cask of Amontillado?
Yes.
With Tony again? Oh, man.
Revenge is sweet.
Oh,
now, the cask of Amontillado, my goodness, I love that story.
I love it, too.
And the beauty of this story is, you know what's happening.
Yeah.
And those of you that are familiar with the story, how many times have you read that and you feel like yelling at the guy, turn around. Don't go into the family vaults.
Yeah.
Turn around, you idiot. But
Yeah.
it is such a entertaining story.
It's an entertaining story. It's a festive story. And when Tony does, I mean, the story alone, I love that story. Matter of fact, I forgot how many years ago we had the event at Westminster Hall, and I was good. I'm sorry, I was good enough to win the cask of Amontillado. It was on the beer, when you get the Poe beer. It was Edgar Allan Poe, and it said the cask of Amontillado. I collect that because that's one of my favorite stories.
And you won that, yes.
Yes. That's what happened. And I'll tell you what, like we were saying before, it's a story alone of, whoa, don't go down that alley. Man, are you crazy? Did this employee, or whatever. But Tony, again, I applaud. He puts the character right in front of you. You're looking at him, being that character, making more of a myriad of thoughts of terror into your head because he acts so well that he puts you right there. Like, what am I? You don't know. Whoa. I tell you, I can't say any more better.
In that story, there are two characters, so he's playing two different characters.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yep. So that's going to be exciting.
Very.
And then we move on to 2 p.m. with Berenice, Uncensored.
Oh, man.
Now, Berenice is really a fascinating story. Poe wrote that in Baltimore while he was starving. This is one of his first true horror stories. And Ron, when this story was published, Poe got into a lot of trouble.
Really?
People said that the story was in bad taste, that you really can't write about these things.
Yeah.
And even Poe said, I'm paraphrasing here, even Poe said, all right, I admit it, maybe I went too far.
Yeah.
But to be appreciated as a writer, people have to read your stories, and I was doing nothing more than giving the public what they wanted.
Exactly.
Blood and horror.
Exactly.
And he apologized. He said, I won't write a story like that again. Ha!
Yeah.
So he censored, he deleted 4 paragraphs that offended the public. Now, Tony will be doing a theatrical reading of this story, and considering that he was starving when he wrote this, very young when he wrote this, and it is such a masterpiece. I mean, it deals with obsession, superstition, incest, premature burial. It was a fun story.
It's a Poe story all the way. It just shows you how far ahead in time this man was in writing. That he was, you're in a classroom and I was, I was, always was a little eccentric there, ah, and then none said, no, with two fingers. That was like Poe. Poe's like, yeah, with the crowd that's doing the two fingers. But that's the way it is. Say, Sherry, another Ron Savage poem tribute will be in. Oh, Sherry says another Ron Savage poem tribute will be in order at the grave and a proper toast to Poe. Looking forward to this great event. Thank you, Jeff. Sherry. You know what? It's on then. It's on. If Jeff will have me, I'll do that.
Ron,
Yes.
last year, people loved you when you did your toast. I mean,
you know what? I didn't really get a feedback on it.
Well,
I just had
did.
a couple people who were like, "Man, that's okay," but I was so happy being at the event, and I felt so humble. I just like the little drummer boy. I did our best for as I could, and that was it.
The good thing about being alive is people can, what they're doing now, they can, say, "Hey, I'm watching this from Iraq," and
Yeah.
people loved it, and I was just honored that you could be part of it.
Oh, I was so honored.
And you're going to do it again.
Oh
yes.
man, thank you so much. Oh,
Yeah.
geez whiz. I was like a little leery of being there because it's such. I tell you guys, this is such an honor for me because all my life I was with Edgar Allan Poe. Jeff remembers I was sitting in the freezing trying to look at the Poe toaster. He's coming, I know it. 3 a.m. and it always seems like it's the coldest night of the year. But
it was.
I'm telling you,
it was. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
stick your tongue to the pole that night, boy.
So we're jumping ahead here.
Yes, yes, we are.
Let's move on to 3 p.m.
Mhm.
The riddle of the Poe toaster.
Oh,
Now, I think everyone in the audience knows about this, and but briefly, since 1949, someone has been visiting the grave of Edgar Allan Poe on his birthday, January 19th, and between 12 midnight and 6 o'clock in the morning, this person leaves 3 red roses
yes.
and a very expensive bottle of French cognac on the Poe grave, half filled. Now, the
Oh, God, yeah.
media
Yeah.
created the moniker of the Poe toaster because he drinks a portion of his as a toast to the memory.
He
of
most
Poe.
certainly does. He
So
most
there's
certainly
been
does.
so much misinformation. So
Yeah.
I will be telling people the truth because I'm the one that's been involved with it.
Absolutely,
And it really-
100%.
It annoys me when
Yeah.
people come along talking about this as if they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like,
They-
if you're going to change the
that's
story,
what they
wait
know.
till I'm dead. Then,
Yeah, yeah, really,
But,
geez
but
whiz.
so I will be telling the true story of the Poe toaster. And then at 4 p.m., the audience will see the Poe toaster at the Poe grave. Shout out.
Oh!
Yes, they will
Woo!
see him. And I'll tell you, Ron, last year, again, I could go through each segment and people loved it.
Yeah.
But for people that have read about this around the world, to actually see the person place the cognac, play the violin,
Yes.
approach, the white scarf and black hat.
Yeah.
People say, "Thank you, Jeff. Thank you,"
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I can never be there, but now through the
It's-
miracle of Facebook,
Miracle Facebook, yeah.
they could see it. So that will be at 4 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Then at 5 o'clock, live at the Poe grave.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to have a toast to Poe, and the two of us, Ron and I, will be, I guess, the master of ceremonies. Okay, and among the things we're going to do is we're going to have a toast to Poe and a Amontillado toast
Oh,
to the memory of Poe.
My goodness gracious.
And I will read a Poe toast written by John Aston, the
Oh!
beloved actor. Yes, he
Oh,
wrote a
my
toast for us.
God.
So I will be reading that. In addition, a proclamation by the governor of Maryland proclaiming January 22nd as Poe Appreciation Day in Baltimore.
Yes!
The man loves Poe. What
Oh,
can I say?
that, you know what, here we go, man. Woo!
Then
That's
we will
great.
have a Poe birthday cake,
Mm-hmm.
symbolic cake. And remember what we did last year? We cut some pieces for our audience.
We did. We
And-
did. We
Ron,
did.
people, I tell you, people
It's-
love everything we do.
Yeah, because they
just
know.
loved it.
They know. There's just like the acting. We want you to be there so
Yes.
bad, and we know that you feel the same. And because of that, there's an unwritten thing right there. And like, look what they're doing, and people notice. People know that. Hey, this guy's really trying, man. He said he really cares about who's watching. Look, they're there. Yes, we're old-fashioned and we're old school, and that's what we do, and we're going to continue to do it till forever. How's that? And I thank you for your appreciation, Joe. Jeff. We got. I thought Augustus. Augustus is here. Everybody, come on up, Augustus. Come on, baby. Come on, come on up. Come on. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. He's stuck. That's right. Let me get him. Here. I'm sorry. Woo! Here's my baby Augustus, and everybody, and we have to end this because we got a couple minutes left of another show coming on WCBM. But I want to thank you all, and please remember Edgar Allan Poe's birthday, right there, January 22nd, 12 noon. And if anybody has any questions, please go on Jeff Jerome's page, my page, and we will direct you, or just go to Edgar Allan Poe. Look, birthday celebration. It's online. The
Yes.
media, this media has it because we're a Poe town. Okay, we don't have a football team with the name Raven for nothing. Yeah. So God bless you all, and we'll see you. And thank you all, Sherry, James, everybody watching. Thank you so much for everything. You take care, and God bless. Keep your eyes peeled.